Well, I wanted to ask you when I'm reading your book, one of the things that always stood out to me is I at the time had no idea about Japanese pro wrestling. I didn't know anything about death matches. I really just kind of knew what I knew from watching WWE on TV. And this was like you opened up a whole world to me of pro wrestling that I didn't even know existed. When you look back now on the Kawasaki Dream and these death matches you did and all the blood you shed to get to the level you did, what do you think about? What comes to your mind when you look back on those days?
Well, you know what? Like for example, one of my, I've found a way, and the shows really take off when you can string the stories together in a way that kind of has a theme to it. And Terry Funk has had a difficult year, lost his wife, and he's been really down. And so I've gravitated towards telling these maybe three stories that kind of take me from one era to the next.
Okay.
And I love talking, not so much, and I will start talking about the Kawasaki Dream. Like, you may show up and that might be the focus of that evening show, Kawasaki Dream. But one of my favorite things to talk about is the January 10th, 1995 match I had with Terry in a small town called Guma, a prefecture, maybe not a town, and how much we were willing to do in front of 150 people to help put that promotion on the map. And for that reason, it's among the matches I'm proudest of. And so when I look back, I'm really proud of the stuff that we did, like in the name of trying to put that promotion on on its feet. And I said that when I heard Terry Funk signed with IWA Japan, I believed that I would be given the chance to do the one thing that had eluded me, and that was to prove that given the chance, I could draw money in the wrestling business. So I look back on those days with great fondness because, I was supporting my family. I was working hard. The Japanese audiences were very appreciative, very respectful, and I wanted to prove that I could draw money in the wrestling business.
Man, well, what do you say to young wrestlers right now that are struggling to find their niche or get over, that are like, you know what, maybe the deathmatch route, maybe I should go this way and put my body on the line?
Oh, man. I can't advocate that for anybody. I can't advocate working as hard as you can, and defying the odds. But I would say, man, it's a tough situation to be in when you're like one of the founding fathers of that style.
Right.
It's really rough on you. It's very rough on the body. Although I've said in a matter of historical record, I was healthier during my 18 months doing Japan and ECW than I had been prior and post deathmatch wrestling, because so much of it is, there's stitches and burns. And again, I don't advocate anybody doing those type of things, but I look at some of the moves that are done where the margin of error is so small when it comes to landings high on the shoulder blades, on the neck. And man, there's got to be so much trust and just really, trust and teamwork. Whereas the stuff I was doing, you could do with a stranger who you may not see before the match, who didn't speak your language, and you just try to piece together something with hard work and a willingness to sacrifice.
Well,